It's time for more great local high school sports action. We'll join the My Local Radio Sports Network coming up in 20 seconds from Mark. Everything is set. We're ready for another great sports broadcast on the My Local Radio Sports Network. Coming up in 10 seconds from Mark. Enjoy what should be another great broadcast coming up in 5 seconds from Mark. It's time for Westside High School Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road, ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of Ash Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. We have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement of Preston Broadcasting, LLC and Westside High School Athletics, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media is strictly prohibited.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today. This is the Polar Bear Pregame Show. Coming up, we'll have details on the upcoming game. We'll visit with the coach, and we'll look at the other games going on around the area. It's all on the Polar Bear Pregame Show. The Polar Bear is back and better than ever. Grab some for lunch today or stop by after the game. Polar Bear Burgers and Shakes on State Street at the south end of the city of Preston.
Hello and welcome in everybody here to another edition of Westside Pirate Basketball. We are here in the Tiger Den in Aberdeen, taking on the hometown Tigers. They sit at 5-10, 2-3 in district play. Westside sitting at 10-7, 3-1 in district play. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about these teams on the Polar Bear pregame show, brought to you by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street in Preston. And I have to make a quick revision. We are not 10-7. We are 11-7. Goodness, the oversight. How could I have been so blind? All right, here we go. Westside at 11-7. Let's talk about them. They recently came off of a close win against Malad that had everybody's heart beating in that game. It was a tough one where Westside eventually pulled it out in the end. We're able to get some big wins in the later part of January. They played some tough games as of recently. You look back at their schedule, and of their last 4 wins dating back to the 16th of January, it was either an overtime game or a one-possession win against their opponents. I mean, it was close, and it came down to a floater by Eli Brown in the late game. You also have to count that 3/4 shot by Parker Moser to win against Malad. Malad was without their best player in Tripp in that game, and they still came out and took it to the Pirates, threatening to really show Westside exactly what could happen if the district play gets shaken up a little bit. And they're going to be playing here tonight against another Aberdeen team that is anybody's game. Aberdeen can come out, they hit their shots, they look really good. Westside currently sits on top at 4-1 in district play. Directly behind them is Bear Lake and Soda Springs in 3rd. Aberdeen in 4th. Malad remains in 5th, winless in district play. Aberdeen, of course, you take a look at what they've got on the floor, and you see Gage Driscoll, you see Griffin Niddle. Those two have always been ones that can go off and be nuclear at any point, and they've got a great supporting cast around them. So we'll see what Aberdeen can do tonight in terms of challenging the Westside Pirates, seeing if they can shake up the district standings here. It really would be a shake-up if Aberdeen were able to pull the upset, and they can do it here at home if they want to. We'll see. We've got 7 minutes left till tip-off. We'll take a break and go into our outstanding student interview with Jace Royer right after this on 105.5 KCH and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Since 2005, North Stars Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
105.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton Proud and Idaho Strong.
We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
We welcome you into the Evergreen Financial Coaches Show. I'm joined here, a special interview with Jace Royer. Jace, it's been a while since we've been able to talk. You were my broadcast partner a couple months ago. What's been up? What have you been up to?
Just a whole lot of wrestling and praying that I don't get injured snowboarding.
There you go. Snowboarding seems to be a common theme that a lot of people are doing here at Westside. Is there a big group of people that do snowboarding, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people snowboard.
Do they come together? Do you guys snowboard as a group, or are you just bringing individual conversations about snowboarding?
There's groups of snowboarding. There's the good people like me, and then there's Kenzie, who stays back.
Well, we're going to give Kenzie a chance to make sure that she can roast you back on that one, Jace. Very humble, obviously, as well, as I'm joined here on the sports, on the My Local Radio Sports Network. Jace, tell me about wrestling. How's it been for you, and how's it been for the team?
The team's been off to a great start. We've barely lost any duels until later in the year, where we're starting to lose people to injuries. Individually, I've been doing the best season I have. I got a shot at placing at districts, and I'm keeping that winning record.
Jace, who is really your spar partner that's in your weight class during practice time?
Oh, definitely Cale Breckenkamp. He keeps me on my toes the whole time.
Good. It feels like when you practice against somebody, your weight, you know the ins and outs of their game so much. What does he do very well that you've learned from him?
Cale's very, how do I put this? He makes sure he hits what he wants. On the mat, he goes out, and he's really shown me that you got to do what you want, not the other person wants.
Yeah.
Play your own game.
I never personally did wrestling, Jace, but I respect the heck out of wrestlers. I was the football kid that did basketball. They're a different breed, right? Why is wrestling so important for you specifically? What do you like about it?
Specifically, it's the mentality, the toughness. Not everybody can go out there. You make a mistake, it's all on you. There's nobody to blame except for yourself. Mm-hmm. I like the intensity of it, just knowing that no matter what happens, that I did something hard, I did something fun.
It's exciting, wrestling, and then obviously back in the fall you were here helping me for volleyball and everything like that. Is that something you want to continue to do?
Absolutely, yeah. That was a great time going on all those volleyball trips.
Well, Jace, I'm going to have to invite you again to do some commentating sometime for basketball if I can find you at some point. Tell me a little bit about this winter. Obviously, snowboarding's been a big thing. What other hobbies have you been into?
I contradict myself here. I love golf.
Golf. You love golf.
Golf's my life, and I want the snow to go away on the golf course so I can go golfing. But besides that, I go to golf simulators a lot, and that's... If I'm not wrestling, snowboarding, I'm probably at the golf simulator.
You know what, Jace, it's completely okay. You are just finding something you love at any point of the year, right? If there's snow on the ground, Jason's having fun. If there's not, Jason's having fun, right?
Exactly.
Okay, good. Well, you beam that type of fun energy. Golf is going to be exciting coming up. I know it's a new sport for Westside.
Absolutely, yeah.
What is it like building a new program like that and being part of it?
Well, it's been really interesting to see how the team's developed. Our first few years, our team managed to make it to state, which was a miracle, being a brand new golf team. But as the few years have gone in, seeing how it's going to develop, of who our coaches are going to be and the influence they're having on us, trying to keep us to raise our heads high and to keep on pressing forward.
This is Jace Royer, our outstanding student here on the My Local Radio Sports Network. Jace, we appreciate your time. It's great to be able to catch and share the booth with you again. I feel like we had great chemistry when we did it before. So we'll let Jace go. Thanks again, Jace.
Thank you.
We'll let him go. We'll get ready for more basketball action here on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type, with sizes small through 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting Preston and Westside activities. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street, Preston, Idaho.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Welcome into the sports broadcast booth. I am Cody Olsen, your voice of the West Side Pirates here in the Tiger Den. We are getting set and ready for tip-off in just a moment's time. We're getting the Be Nice talking to before our sporting event here in Aberdeen. We are grateful for the coaches, we are grateful for the players, and we are grateful for our officials, the scorekeepers, down the list all the way for us to be able to have a fun game tonight here in Aberdeen. We are glad to be here with you, joining us on mylocalradio.com. For those of you that are curious, we have a fantastic game for you happening in Preston right now as the Indians take on the Thunder for a massive game in their district tonight, and they are on the air live right now. We're going to step aside for our national anthem and come back to you for our starting lineups brought to you by Webb Funeral Home immediately after this on 105.5 KACH and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com. It's time to meet tonight's lineup for the West Side Pirates. The starting lineups are brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Brendan Ballard, Clifton, Idaho.
Eli Brown, Dayton, Idaho.
Parker Moser, Clifton, Idaho.
Ivan Campbell, Weston.
Crew Sage, Dayton, Idaho.
Bean Robinson, Clifton, Idaho.
Rafe Graves, Dayton, Idaho.
Reddick Graves, Dayton, Idaho.
McKay Peterson, Clifton, Idaho.
Welcome back here into the sports broadcast booth. We get our starting lineups today brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, the trusted name in the funeral service business in northern Utah and southeast Idaho since 1923. We have just recently got our starters for the Aberdeen Tigers here out onto the floor. We'll tell you those starters right now. For the Tigers tonight, Ross Ingersoll, Wesley Nelson, Cannon Foster, Griffin Niddle, and Gage Driscoll out onto the floor for the Tigers. For West Side, Eli Brown, Bean Robinson, Reddick Graves, Ivan Campbell, and Parker Moser, your starting five. And we will start off with our live camera action here in this one. Our officials enter the half circle, music blaring, and we are officially underway. Ball tipped up in the air. Driscoll has a twice opportunity at it, and it's sent into the backcourt where point guard Cannon Foster, who did a great job last time against West Side, scored a ton of points. I want to say 20 plus last time. Foster went off, and the Tigers send this one out of bounds off of the footlaces of Wesley Nelson. Here comes West Side now in the half-court offense. Campbell at the left elbow, drives to the basket, double pumps off the glass and in. That's what we've come to see from Ivan Campbell all year long, that patient inside feed, that no rush from Ivan Campbell. He is willing to stick it out, and they're going to play 2-3 zone against the Tigers here. Foster at the top, guarded by Moser near side, and a little bit more hybrid action, and a lot of switching by West Side either way. Here's Moser sticking his hands in the cookie jar, throws it back to Aberdeen after the initial steal, and they will reset back up. Far side, Foster for three, no. Left side, tipped around twice and grabbed by Graves. Campbell gets the outlet, throws it to Brown low near the laces. He can't be handled well, and it will go out of bounds into the back line. Aberdeen will take it back. Our score 2-0 after the score from Ivan Campbell. He has a field goal make and a turnover. 1 for 1, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Niddle driving, floating it, misses it long off the back iron. Bean wrestles it away. Ball tipped around and kicked out of bounds off of the back foot of Ingersoll. Now West Side, got to be careful tonight. They have had the tendency this last few weeks to play close games to whoever they're playing right now, and if you're not careful, you're going to drop a game that you don't mean to or intend to. Here is Bean on the right side wing. Penetrates and kicks to Moser on the left side. Give it back to Robinson. He will launch for three. It looks off the right side. It is. Brown gets the rebound. Puts it to Campbell on the pass and assist. Campbell, 2 points. Added to his already 2-point total. That's a 4-point lead for West Side and 4 points on the stat sheet for Ivan Campbell. Here's a turnaround shot against Brown by Niddle. Beautiful, patient, falling away inside the key from about 6 feet out. Cuts the lead in half. Brown on the far side wants to go inside the 1-3-1 zone by Aberdeen. Has given West Side fits, given other people fits as well. Moser flips it to Brown on the far side corner. Pass too far out to the left. Coach Brown, excuse me. Yeah, they coach the same football team. It's all good. Coach Brown trying to get his boys to focus up. They seem a little bit nonchalant again. This is what we were kind of trying to avoid here. Niddle versus Campbell takes the aggressive move on the right side of the key and ties it up. High floater. Brown wraps it around to the near side. Moser to Graves. One dribble, bounce out of it. Bean back to Moser at the top. Penetrates, gives it to Campbell. Patience. Baseball pass out to Brown for three. No, goes 3/4 of the way into the bucket and spins out. Rebounded back by the Tigers. Driscoll on the rebound. Up to the top for Niddle. Jabs left, drives right, scoops. Falls away again, and another shot for Niddle, and he is heating up right now. 6 points. Make that 6 straight points for Griffin Niddle. Aberdeen out in front. Bean drives the baseline, wrap around to the opposite side. Brown, redemption three. Yes, Eli Brown. Needed points there for West Side. We'll check it back out on the instant replay, brought to you by Eye Care for You. Bean drives, kicks, wraps around to the opposite side corner. Brown knocks it down. And West Side takes the lead 7-6. Here is Aberdeen. Foster driving against Campbell, takes the baseline shot. And Aberdeen takes the lead right back. 8-7 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Bean, step in three, right side and out. Campbell tips it out, and it will stay with West Side. That's a tough call. I thought it looked like Ivan Campbell might have punched that one out of bounds. But there's a reason why I'm not wearing a zebra shirt, and these guys are. Brown will come to the near side official on the near side of the basket, toss it into Graves, and he'll clear it back out to the top. Crusage recently substituted in. Tries to go, Patrick Mahomes-esque backside pass. Campbell wasn't ready for it. Aberdeen's got the lead, 8-7 with 4:03 left in the first. Niddle, who's been on fire, takes Sage on his right hip, turns around, gives it to Foster, now to Driscoll on the near side. Fake handoff at the top. He'll wrap his way around, give it to Foster again. Pitch out from Nilsson. Niddle driving, double teamed on the block. Creates some space and passes out of it. Foster for three, bouncing out, no good. Niddle comes skying in for the rebound, and he is fouled by Graves, who didn't quite get as much height as Niddle did comparatively, and Graves will be assessed his first foul. Here comes Aberdeen, a high toss to the top for Nilsson. Driving is Driscoll. Foster again, he missed the last one, not the second one though. Aberdeen, 11-7 over West Side. Opposite end, points, a three bomb. I looked down at the stat sheet, didn't quite see who it was. We'll find out. Here is Foster on the far side angle. Takes the right-hand dribble, baseball pass underneath. Nelson off balance. Good defense by Campbell to affect the shot. Missed it long on the air ball. Brown back to Moser. Stops, gives it back to Brown. He will drive, kick, take the jumper on inside of the far side of the perimeter and miss it off the left. 11-7, Aberdeen back with the ball. Niddle drives, floats, past Campbell. It goes all the way in and out. Tipped 3 times back into the arms of Foster. Make that Nelson. And Nelson unfazed, nobody around him, just puts the little bunny in there. Pass into the dangerous part of that 1-3-1 zone off of the arm of Brown, intercepted and taken away. 13-10, Driscoll drives, left alone, Sage left him, Driscoll misses twice, ball slam blasted out to the far sideline. Brown will hurt it back in and grab it. Moser to Campbell, left side, step in three, yes, Ivan Campbell. Seven points for Ivan. Whistle out on the floor to tie shoes. We get a substitution as Henderson and Balliff come in favor of Moser and Graves. Coach Brown definitely rotating this core of guys, anybody out there at any one point, but it's basically an 8-man rotation. Occasionally you'll go down and put Rafe in there, but this is the 8-man that you work with. Nelson, give it to Foster near side. Niddle in the corner, drives past Balliff. The floater up and in. Griffin Niddle right now is dangerously hot. He's got 8. Bean for 3, well short. Balliff bounced off of his shoulder. He goes up towards the rim and is fouled. Bean was quite a ways past the three-point line. He launched it from a little bit deeper than maybe he might normally have felt comfortable with. Well, either way, it was launched up. Here's Balliff at the charity stripe. Been to the line a few times on the season. When he has been, he's been fairly decent. 68% free throw shooter, and he misses the first one to prove my point. Moot for taking stats. Unless he goes 50%. I'd be okay with that. All right, there you go. You get the pass. Brendan Balliff goes 1 for 2. 15-14, 90 seconds left here in the first quarter, brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. Choose to close with Northern Title. Nelson has to fly away from Sage. Driscoll, baseball pass to Niddle, out to Nelson for 3. Bouncing around, the late jump, ball on the turf. Balliff falls on top of it. And Brendan Balliff is a big boy. He's kind of hard to wrestle the basketball away from when he makes up his mind. And he out-wrestles two different Aberdeen Tigers, gets the jump ball, and Westside will have possession, down 1 with 1:05. They bounce it out of their own baseline. Here comes Henderson, cool, calm, and collected to the right side. Bounce pass up at the top of the arc for Campbell. He will penetrate, float, short, bounces out of bounds. Oh, excuse me, not out of bounds. It's saved back into play by Aberdeen. I don't know what I was looking at. Here comes the Tigers across midcourt. Foster to Driscoll, right elbow, quick shot, no good. Rebounded by Henderson. And I always love it when those scrappy, point guards that are the smallest kids on the court get the rebound. It makes me, feel a little bit better about myself. Like thinking that I can. The false assumption that I can go out there and do that. I'm like, if Lincoln can do it, I can do it, right? Well, Lincoln out jumps everybody, gets the rebound, and is fouled. Here comes Westside again. Across midcourt, Balliff. What a move and an assist from Sage. Wrap around inside. Westside takes the lead back, 16-15. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Niddle inside the half circle. Baseball pass to the near side for Shackelford, who's recently substituted into the game. Niddle, Foster. Now to the right side, Driscoll. Left knee on his brace. Pass out of bounds. Intended for Shackelford, who was cutting the baseline. Bean at midcourt with 4 seconds left. Sage in the corner. No. The follow through put back by Campbell, not quick enough. And we go into the end of the first quarter. Westside leads just by 1, 16-15. Let's go ahead, take the break, come back, and be back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
Welcome back into the action. Second quarter brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Niddle holds the pose on the left side wing for 3, misses it short. Here's Sage, throwing it back into Henderson on the back cut. Holds on the back side of the rim on that fast break opportunity and falls down and in. So Henderson gets on the board as well. First points of the second quarter, another steal and a pass from Sage to Henderson. Brown, secondary fast break, spins into traffic, walks with the basketball, and Eli, I think, took a shot to the nose. Brown comes walking down from the right to left of the court, holding his nose. Still kind of working with it as Aberdeen tries to get across the midcourt line themselves. Niddle on the far side angle gets the high toss from Driscoll, drives the baseline, floats. Back iron, no good. Niddle falls down, getting the rebound, and wanted a foul. Might have been that Graves got away with a little bit of push on that one. But he falls down, and the referee calls the travel violation on him, 18-15. 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Sage, kick out to Bean for three, closed out by two different Aberdeen defenders. It does not matter. Bean finds the bottom of the net, nothing but nylon, and we'll take a look back at it at the instant replay. Beautiful shot by Bean. I Care For You, our instant replay sponsor tonight. 21-15. Here comes a driving Gage Driscoll, who left the layup short, had a good look at it. Cruz shot floating over the top of Foster, who looked like he got a finger on it, but it still goes down and into the bucket. So more Pirates getting on the stat sheet here in terms of points. Shackelford shields the basketball with the backside. Wraparound pass to the far side corner. Niddle. Driscoll and Shackelford in the same area. Driscoll takes the shot, and it is wide right. Airmailed and airballed. Brown gets underneath it, fields the punt, and takes it down in the far side corner for Henderson. Henderson receives the pass, tries to bounce back out of it to the top with more space, and it goes off of the knee of Foster. Westside retains possession on the far sideline. Have put together a little bit of a run, outscoring the Tigers 7-0. Campbell with a great feed from Bean. Late rotation by Niddle in that 1-3-1 zone, and just like that, Westside goes up by 10. Graves closes out on the shooter far side. Niddle double teamed by Moser and Bean. Brown steals it from Shackelford on the right side. Euro steps back into the lane. Whoo, that was spicy. Eli Brown stops on a dime, goes backwards into the key off of his right foot. And what a showing here by Westside, outscoring Aberdeen 11-0 on that run. We'll come back to you right after this on 105.5 KCH and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
We bring you back into the Tiger Den in Aberdeen, Idaho. Westside goes on an 11-0 run, capped off by a beautiful Euro step move by Eli Brown. They lead 27-15 with 5:17 left here in the second. Moser guarding Nelson. Brown a little bit too much with the happy hands in the backcourt, and he'll be called for the hand check against Foster at 3/4 court. Still in the backcourt here, and Nelson back and forth, toss to Niddle in front of the west side bench. Closed out by both Bean and Campbell. Foster, wraparound pass to the opposite side. Shackelford in rhythm for three, and it's good. Shackelford, great shot there. Stops the bleeding a little bit for Aberdeen. They'll see if they can stop Westside from scoring. Closing out on the angles either side. Brown squeezing his way and squirming out of pressure. Bean at the top, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Campbell calls for the pass, exactly the place where Aberdeen wanted them to go. They take it away on the left side block, collapsing in on it. And here comes the Tigers again from right to left. Working the offense. Niddle His pass off of the arms of Shackelford and out. Bounce pass to Moser. Reverse layup. Yes! And one. Parker Moser. These boys giving us all sorts of highlight plays for us to go ahead and look at. The steal at one side of the court. A bounce pass from Campbell. Moser gets fouled. Reverse layup with the right hand. Mwah. Magnifique. 29-19. Here's Parker at the line for the first time tonight. Off balance. A little bit of a off-kilter type of stance, and he misses the free throw. Ball tipped out of bounds by Bean in front of the media bench, stepping in front of Foster. Our camera angle kind of hard to see, but Foster will inbound in front of the west side bench. Niddle bouncing off of Moser. Ball tipped and put into the backcourt, stolen away by Robinson. He's got an easy left-hand layup, or right-hand layup, and it's cashed in. The west side starting to pour it on now. They look a little bit more in control of this game compared to what they were in the first. Nelson to Foster in the corner for three. Yes. Now Foster and Nelson, Shackelford all combining to keep Aberdeen in this ball game. Bean sandwiched on the right angle, right at the elbow. That will be the second foul of the quarter against Aberdeen, first on Wesley Nilsson. Moser to inbound near side, looks over the top of the defense. Nobody go to initially. Campbell calls for it, takes a one-on-one versus Niddle on the right block. Gives it up to Bean for three, kick out, short. Tipped around and grabbed back by Robinson. And away from the play, Niddle is pushed down onto the floor. And it's the smaller defender in Moser that put him down onto the floor. 3:23 left before halftime. 10-point lead. And another foul called near midcourt. That's the second in quick succession for Parker Moser. I'd be surprised if he stays out onto the court. And Coach Brown going to keep him there. Foster flashes towards the near sideline, give to Niddle. Floater again on the baseline. He's been high percentage from that spot. This time he misses it. Wedges it in between the backboard and the rim. West side on the opposite end. Sage is fouled, driving to the hoop. Kind of got raked over the face by Shackelford, and he will go to the line for two shots. Couple fouls by either team here in this one, late in the second quarter. Here is Sage, his free throw, too soft. Rejected by the front of the rim. This to push it to 11. If Sage can connect. Couple bounces off the hardwood, spinning to the left hand, into the right, and same spot. Misses both free throws. Foster locates it on the near side. Brings it down for the rebound. Aberdeen trying to cut it down to single digits here with 2:51 left in the half. Nelson to Foster, quick fire three, rims out, bounces twice. Campbell tracks it off the glass and brings it back into his body. Here he is on the near side wing. Pumps, drives, bounces it off of his shoe, stolen away by Aberdeen. Foster picks up his dribble, finds Nelson down in the corner for Shackelford. Nelson, pump for three, and a lot of quick passing by either side. Moser quick on his feet, able to steal it away, and he is pit-pocketed. They're going to say it goes off of Moser's knee. Interesting call. Nelson and a newly substituted in. Moser gets the steal again, and he's going to say, nobody's going to stop me from getting these points either way. Steals it right out of the hands of Teddy Geisbrecht. West side up by 12. Aberdeen kind of caught up in no man's land. Brown gets the flip from Moser. Eli drives to the bucket and one. Eli slow a little bit, attacking the rim. Feels pressure on his right hip, driving on the left side of the lane. He is contacted going up, working through pressure, and makes it happen. 35-21, and an explosion of offense here for Westside in this one. They're well above their average for this point in the ball game. Brown's free throw and the three-point play is good. Connects. 5 points for Brown in the quarter. Off of my chicken scratch bad stat keeping. Make that for what you will. Far side corner, Niddle, who was on fire in the first, been held quiet here in the second. Foster closed out for three, launches anyway, and Balith brings down the rebound on the long bomb. Brown step in three, will miss off the front of the rim. Balith comes skying in. If he had a couple more inches, could have had a putback dunk, but alas, just like everybody, his vertical not high enough. In the ballgame as well, Juan Beretta. Corner three again for Foster, and a foul on the floor away from the bucket. Balith, I believe, fouls Beretta away from the play. Balith will come back down onto the bench. Graves comes in. 59 seconds separate us from halftime. We started a little bit early today. Didn't quite know that we were going to start early, but hey, I ain't complaining. Niddle for three, holds and gets it to go. And these three-point shots by Aberdeen allowing them to stay in this ball game right now. Henderson to Graves inside, triple teamed, he's blocked. Niddle finds the basketball inside the key, and Graves will foul. That will be his second. And that is the fifth foul actually against Westside, so it will allow Niddle to travel the length of the court without any time taken off the clock. Here he is. Shot is up and breaks out. Laying a brick house out here, a couple of these boys at the free throw line. I tease all these boys because I appreciate all of them. I love them all. I do it for my team as well, I promise. Niddle goes 1 for 2 at the line. 30 seconds on the shot clock here. 33 seconds left in the half, so about a 4-second difference. Here's Bean in the corner, has a good look for three, and it is short. Henderson tracks it down, gives it to Brown at the top. He will wiggle his way inside, throw it up in between defenders, and how Eli Brown does that, I have no idea. He's just a magician inside. Beretta, long lob for Niddle, in and out of his hands, and it goes into the stands on the far side of the court. That thing came down like a meteor. Niddle had to sky up there to grab it. Too short. Graves and Henderson inbound with 7 seconds left in the half. We've had a few buzzer beater threes. Brown in the corner. Pumps, Bean at the buzzer. No, wide right. It wasn't quite the shot that Coach Moser, gosh dang it, Coach Brown. Why do I keep mixing them up tonight? I haven't done that all year long. Coach Brown really wanted, and we go into halftime. 38-25, advantage West Side. We'll give you your halftime statistics after this quick break from our sponsors. This is the Puppy Steps Training halftime show coming up in just a minute. Puppy Steps Training, the premier board and train facility in northern Utah and southern Idaho since 2013. Brad Phillips, director and trainer at Puppy Steps Training, invites you to go on in, check out their website, puppystepstraining.com, to see what he can do to help your furry friend become the best that they can be. We'll be back after this quick break from our sponsors here on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, we aren't just protecting things with walls and wills, we're protecting people, because everything and everyone that is important to you is important to us. This is Brittany and Braden Smith, your local Farm Bureau agents, celebrating another wonderful year here in Franklin County as your trusted insurance advisors. Whether it's home, auto, life, commercial, or farm insurance, we are here for you. Give us a call at 208-852-2364 or just stop by our office at 33 South 1st East in Preston to see how we can make insurance simple for you.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, show times, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
Welcome back into the Puppy Steps Training halftime show, and we go ahead and bring you up to speed here in the Tiger Den. Westside put on a great second quarter after a little back and forth battle with Aberdeen only leading by 1 at the end of the first. Westside scores a plethora, scoring 22 in the second quarter while only giving up 10. They outscore Aberdeen 22-10 in that second quarter, although there was some shots that Coach Brown did not appreciate. They wanted some better defense on. I think that's just the nature of the beast of being a coach, and you strive for perfection. You strive to be better every single time. You can't take plays off. It can bite you in the keister when it matters, and it could very well do that, especially in the district tournament. So we'll take one more quick break. We'll get you your official halftime stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Right after this, Westside leads 38-25 over Aberdeen in the beginning portion of this one. We'll be back in just a second right after this.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com. The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, we aren't just protecting things with walls and wheels, we're protecting people, because everything and everyone that is important to you is important to us. This is Brittany and Braden Smith, your local Farm Bureau agents, celebrating another wonderful year here in Franklin County as your trusted insurance advisors. Whether it's home, auto, life, commercial, or farm insurance, we are here for you. Give us a call at 208-852-2364 or just stop by our office at 33 South 1st East in Preston to see how we can make insurance simple for you.
Welcome back into the Puppy Steps Training halftime show. We'll get you your first half stats, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Westside leads 38-25 at the half. You take a look at the leaders on the stat sheet. Eli Brown with 10 points. Ivan Campbell with 9. Parker Moser with 4. It's been spread out pretty evenly among all players here, especially in the second quarter, where 6 different Pirates were able to score at least once in that second quarter. Eli Brown had a 7-point quarter. On the opposite end, Griffin Niddle had an 8-point first quarter and then made a 3-point shot in the second, so he's got 11. He leads Aberdeen with that 11 points. Following closely behind him was Cannon Foster. For adjustments here, offensively, it's kind of hard to argue with anything. I mean, Westside's been doing very well offensively. I think the only thing I'd like to see is maybe a little bit more of a intense perimeter defense and denying those 3-point shots, because right now I think the 3-point shot is what's going to allow Aberdeen to come back into this ball game. I don't see them out hustling and out muscling inside against Westside. I think if you make an emphasis to see what you can do on the outside and stop those 3-point shots, you'll be in good shape. For Aberdeen right now, you just got to hope and pray that Westside keeps off of you and you get open looks with Niddle, Foster, or Shackelford, because those guys right now are your key to getting back into it. You're down 13. Not an insane amount of points, but still can get out of hand. Now, I'd love to see Westside continue to keep their foot on the gas right here. There's been a couple instances throughout the season where they've held a steady lead, cough, cough, Bear Lake twice, where they've given it up in the third quarter just because they're so relaxed and they just don't play as well and as intense as they do. Let's see if they can change that here as we start this third quarter. Brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, and it's stuff like that, exactly. Like Brown lobs it over the top on a pass that probably should have been more of a chest laser pass. Throws it over the head of Robinson, and it goes into the backcourt for the violation. Gives it right back to Aberdeen. Foster and Niddle back and forth passing at the top. Looks to the right, gives it to Nelson. Down in the near side corner, Driscoll. And it's Aberdeen's perimeter passing right now that is, I mean, no passes are going inside. Here is Niddle for three, rims that one out, and it's rebounded by Campbell. Evan Campbell averaging about 14 rebounds a game. Here's Brown, step-in jumper, rolls in, goodness. Came in and out and back in. Eli Brown continues where he left off. West Side's hit the 40-point mark. 40-25 and a 15-point lead. And as you watch here on the MyLocalRadio.com, Niddle and Moser tie each other up. A couple smiles as he takes the brunt of that foul. I don't know. Ivan Campbell will be assessed his first foul. And now they're gonna do the exact opposite of what I'm about to say. Watch their passing. None of it goes inside the perimeter. It is all perimeter passing. They do not attack inside. Here's the far side for Nelson. Back up to the top of the arc for Niddle. Back to Foster. Far side. Driscoll looks in, and there's a perimeter pass. Back out to the top for Driscoll. And now the inside pass. See it? I told you. They do the exact opposite. Here's the contested post-move layup there by by Aberdeen. 40-27. Campbell for three off the pass from Brown. Beautiful shot by Ivan. Ivan's put together a pretty good outside shot as of the latter half of the season. Not something he's really been known for in the game. Here is Driscoll for three, and he answers with a shot of his own from beyond the arc on the opposite end. 43-30. Brown to Robinson on the far side. Back in for Brown. Inlet feed to Graves. Cut to the basket by Ivan Campbell is good. Down and in. I love it when the big men find each other inside. Beautiful play of basketball. Nelson with 5:37 left in the third. Niddle for three. Front of the rim. Bounces over the top. Saved and thrown back into play. Moser bounces it off the left knee of Driscoll and out of bounds near midcourt. Ball gets thrown over the top of the head. I believe that was Foster who kept it in play. One of those acrobatic tosses back in, the blind toss back into play. Brown tossing to the near side for Robinson. Bounce pass back to Moser. Here's Campbell. Inlet feed to Graves. Poked out and away. Bean sidestep. 3-point shot. No good. Skying up for the rebound. Cleaning it again off the back of the backboard is Ingersoll. 15-point lead for West Side. 4:52 left. Here's a block by Robinson. Close out on Foster. Gets the ball back after it's tracked down by Aberdeen, knifing his way in. Niddle is fouled, and he walks with it first. Drive in the baseline. One too many steps, says our official. Negates a fun play and a bucket for Aberdeen. Moser. Lob to Campbell in the corner, trying to trap it. Is the Tigers. Brown for three. Short on the front of the rim. He was about 4 feet beyond the perimeter. Heat check for Eli Brown. No good. Niddle at the top. Quick pass to Nilsson. Right side jabs. Looks into the middle. Keeps the pivot foot. Inlet feed. Inside out pass to Niddle for the top of the arc. Yes. The 3-point shot is what's going to keep Aberdeen in this ballgame. West Side's got to close out and realize that's what Aberdeen wants to do. Only a 12-point lead, 45-33. Brown to Moser, inside, penetration, kick out for three. This is a better look for Eli, and that's more in rhythm. He hits the three-point shot in the corner, and trading buckets either side is the Pirates and the Tigers. We'll take the break, brought to you by Magnolia Road on the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics here on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Welcome back here, everybody, here to the Tiger Den. Westside leads 48-33, trading three-point buckets in a little bit of a shootout beyond the perimeter. That's the game that Aberdeen wants to play. Westside's been going toe-to-toe so far with it in the game up until this point. 3:37 and a quick three on the opposite corner. That's Shackelford. Moser fouled from behind, driving inside the lane. Puts it back to within 12. Our officials are having a good time out on the floor. They're smiling. Westside took its time to get to the baseline to bounce that ball in. Brown's jab step three shot. No good off the left side. I don't think that, and I'm just a humble broadcaster, but I really think Westside's strength inside right now is what you should be playing through. Here's Driscoll. Pumps at the left post. Missed it. Laser beam pass. Secondary fast break for Campbell. Out for Sage in the corner. Keeps the feet, and if he was just a hair quicker. Niddle is fouled on the loose ball by Sage, trying to get the ball back. Sage was, again, a foot and a half behind the three-point line. If he had measured out, taken a tape measure and made sure he was at the exact point he wanted to be, he would have put that thing in there. 48-36, 2:45 left in the third. Driscoll drives, kicks back to Niddle at the top. Now the left side three for Nelson. No good. Slapped in the air by Niddle. Telegraph pass by Henderson down the far sideline. Smacked out of bounds. Stays with the Pirates in their half-court offense. 2:30. Henderson pumps, finds Bean rolling across the far side. Coming back to the ball. Bean squares up for three. Short. Couple of these three balls a little bit too short for Westside right now, and they're taking a ton of three-point shots. Nelson guarded by Graves beyond the perimeter. Shimmy shake, give to Driscoll inside. Mid-range shot from about 19 is good, and we've got a 10-point ball game. Campbell dribbles off of his own foot, stolen away by the Tigers, and this is that third quarter slump that's really hurt the Pirates. There's another open look for three missed from beyond by the Tigers. Niddle able to wrestle it away from a couple different Aberdeen Tigers. Aberdeen takes the timeout. We get the quick break. We'll come back right after this on 105.5 KCH. Westside leads by 10, 48-38 here in the third with 93 seconds left in the quarter.
Hey there, Pirate fans! If you like tonight's game, make sure to follow and subscribe to My Local Radio Westside on YouTube to watch live Westside Pirate sports action online all year round.
Up the hole goes Moser. He makes one man miss, and he's off to the races. He's at midfield.
Don't miss a moment and stay in the loop with MyLocalRadio.com this sports season.
Back in the Tiger Den, Aberdeen has cut it down to a 10-point deficit. They're trying to claw their way back in the third quarter. A quarter that Westside, as you take a look at the statistics over the year, third quarter has not really been their strongest suit. First quarter, fourth quarter have been a little bit better. They've lost games in the fourth quarter, and the long toss from the baseline for Shackelford mishandled, couldn't hold on to it. Crosses the half-court line, where eventually he's able to grab onto it. That's a violation. And the turnover back over to the Pirates. Bean, quick toss to Henderson in the backcourt. He will measure his steps and attack on the right side of Foster. Here is a little bit more urgency coming out of the timeout by Westside, and a foul on Campbell by Niddle. That's his second. A little bit more movement and urgency you can tell from that timeout. Henderson slaps the basketball, and his volleyball spiked back towards him and out into the padding. Now Bean will come in to take over the inbound duties. Ballard comes out to retrieve it. It works around the perimeter. Sage flipping it back to Bean. More daylight, bounce pass, and it's just a little bit too soft. Stolen away by Aberdeen. Aberdeen wearing their white tops, white bottoms, orange numerals with black trim. Westside in their all maroons. Foster gets a screen from Driscoll at the top. Shackelford to Niddle. Closed out by Henderson. Now Shackelford on the right side. No, this is Driscoll. Hits the three-point shot. And Aberdeen living by the three right now. Sage misses the layup, knifing in on the opposite end. Back to a 7-point difference. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Nelson to the far side, Driscoll. Pumps in the corner for three again. Yes. Shackelford cuts it down to 4. Sage to Campbell on the right side. Drives against Niddle, puts him in the spin cycle. His push shot gets the friendly shooter's touch. Westside gets up to 50. And that ends the third quarter. Aberdeen cuts it down to 6 after a 13-point lead at the halftime break. I'd say third quarter that Aberdeen won. Trying to come back into it. We go into the fourth quarter, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho. That's world-class jerky, small town USA. We'll be back right after this.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Welcome into the fourth quarter here, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho. Basketball all over the region. Mountain Crest playing Logan in Hiram tonight, if you're interested in that one. Preston playing Pocatello for a very important game for district standings in that region. Here's Niddle. attacking, holding the shot for as long as he could, puts it in over the top of Campbell, back to a 4-point difference. Brown saves it in front of the media table, throws it into Bean. Driscoll, and Bean barely able to wrestle it away is Robinson. Driscoll, you know, the physique, he's got some muscle on him. It's going to be difficult to wrestle that thing away. Deflection out of bounds, Shackelford. All over Rafe Graves on the post. Attempted pass inside, rejected out of bounds. Westside will get the ball back on the baseline with 11 seconds and a 4-point lead, 50-46. Moser with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Bean, late pass to Brown. Got to come up with something. Campbell, 2 seconds, holding, shooting. Pass, too late. Campbell found Graves, the open man. But time ran out. Turnover, shot clock violation. 2-possession game. Driscoll on the near side. Passing around the perimeter again is Aberdeen. They're looking for that open shot. Niddle closed out by 2 defenders. Nelson, now Driscoll. Knifes his way in, lays it up. And we're within 2. 50-48. Westside's got to have to turn it on again to get something going. Campbell out on the far side. Holds patiently. Calls Bean over to get the handoff. Moser in the half circle. Screen at the top for Graves. Gets the switch on Shackelford. Throws it to Bean on the far side. Great defense by Aberdeen. And Campbell tries to save the errant pass. Going across the half-court line. Steps right on the black. And the timeout called by Westside. 6:08 left in the fourth. And Aberdeen has cut it down to 2. We'll be back right after this on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
Welcome back into the fourth quarter. This game looked like it was going to be put away early. A lead of 16 at one point for Westside has now dwindled down to only 2 with 6:08 left here in the fourth quarter. Westside has been playing a lot of tight games lately, and they are playing, give them credit, they've won a lot of them in the clutch. But you can't be perfect. You can't ask this team to be perfect all the time. Here is Foster up to Niddle on the far side. Shackelford pumps, gets the screen at the top. Driscoll, mishandled pass by Foster, saved on the far sideline. Back into play, 18 seconds on the shot clock. Niddle for 3, looks short, is short. Air ball ends up in the favor, ends up being a great pass either way. Niddle again at the top. Aberdeen switching, flowing inside. The layup is good by Niddle. Tie ball game, 50-all. Eli Brown, the one to save Westside against Malad last time. Here he is, passing to Moser in the near side corner. Foul against Nelson on Moser, trying to poke that ball out from behind. Tough to swallow. Robinson comes on out. In comes Sage. Somebody's got to make a spark here for Westside. No points scored in the fourth, I don't believe. Here is Brown. Walks with it. And Aberdeen now with the chance to take the lead for the first time tonight. They had it in the first, excuse me. Yes, they had a lead in the first. Fought back through a hole. Here they are, all notched up at 50. Niddle fouled and one. Driving to the bucket left side. Wow. Niddle's three-point play opportunity here at the line. Up and out, no good. Remains 52-50. Moser dribbling out of pressure against Foster. Bounce pass inside, right into the key. Graves fouls Niddle after the steal. And the momentum, needless to say, the momentum has been taken back by Aberdeen at this point. 4:45 left in regulation. Tigers up by 2. Here's Shackelford on the left side wing, guarded by Graves. Nelson back up to the top of the arc for Niddle. Driving on the right elbow, kick out into the corner for 3 again, no, front of the rim. Dancing around, tipped and pushed off by Driscoll out of bounds. Now Westside has got to get points here. The drought has been too long. I think they're on a 3.5-minute drought right now. And the only other points date back to the very end of the third quarter. A score by Ivan Campbell. Here's Sage driving, fouled by Driscoll on the drive. Sage will go out to the far side of the bucket to inbound. Graves flowing out to the far side of the perimeter, gives it to Moser. Campbell in the middle, spins left, falls away, and it's good. Ivan Campbell has had himself a night. He's got the first points of the fourth quarter for Westside. He ties it up at 52. Got to close out on those three-point shots. It's been hurting Westside terribly in this ballgame, especially in the second half. Foster telegraphs the pass, stolen away by Brown. He waits, throws it up, misses the layup. Moser follow through, cleans up Brown's mess. Westside's got the lead back by 2, 54-52. 3:36. They did this against Malad in the crunch, able to steal the lead back. Can they do it here? Foster for 3 and the lead. No, front of the rim, taken out and grabbed by Graves. Moser takes it back. Throws it to Campbell. Floats it high. Missed. Campbell. And Graves reaches in and fouls once again. Trying to get the jump ball call. That is his 4th. Brown is going to take a quick breather, I'd imagine, on the bench. And Westside's got to play some defense. Bean back in the ball game in favor of Brown at this point. Driscoll drives. A lot of contact, no call. Missed layup. Grabbed on the bounce by Robinson. Moser in the half circle, looks to Coach Brown for the play. Campbell coming up through the middle. Hands off to Sage at the top of the arc. Campbell double teamed. Keeps possession. Looking for the open man. Sage out for Campbell again, driving, floating, contested, rolls out, saved by the Tigers in the near corner. 54-52, 2:24 left. A three-point shot would go a long way, and that's all that Aberdeen's been trying to do here in this second half. Niddle up to the top. Driscoll had a look, drives instead, floats it, missed. Sage and Niddle tie each other up. It is Niddle called for the foul on the rebound attempt. 2:11, and Eli Brown got his 30-second rest, and he's back in the ball game in favor of Sage. How many close games has Westside played this year? And an incredible amount. And their wins in the month of January, all of them have been like tight basketball games. Hey, you win some, right? We'll take the timeout taken by Aberdeen. We'll come back to you right after this on 105.5 KCH and the My Local Radio Sports Network. Westside leads 54-52 with 2:10 left.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Back into the closing minutes of the fourth quarter here in Aberdeen. Westside leads 54-52. A game that we thought Westside would run away with and close out has turned into yet another nail-biter here in the fourth quarter. Cardiac Kids back at it again for Westside. Boring basketball never found when the Pirates are playing, for sure. Here's Westside to inbound from their own baseline. Aberdeen, the soft man pressure. Brown will dribble across the half-court line, cross left, go into the lane, stop on his left foot, give it back to Graves inside, kick out to the top for Bean. Brown calling for it, one-on-one, seals off his defender, layup and one! Wow! Eli Brown. That was the play call coming out of the timeout. Let's go ahead and look back at it. Bean at the top, finds Brown, seals off his defender, spins the drop step, and coming across is Shackelford, who got him on the arm. That will be his fourth. And Eli Brown did this against Malad 2 nights ago. He made the crunch time points. And Ken, is he going to be the savior again for Westside on the night? Missed a free throw. Sage comes down with it somehow, some way, over the top of 3 Aberdeen defenders. A lucky bounce, 58-52, and puts it up and in. Ends up being a 4-point play. Aberdeen down by 6 now with 1:40 remaining, and the Westside boys just like to play in the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, I guess. Here's Niddle, one-on-one, kick out for Shackelford. His 3 is good. That's ice cold from Shackelford. Back into a 1-possession game. Laser beam pass. Brown's layup will not go. Looking for a foul. He won't get it. Aberdeen comes away with the rebound. Again, Driscoll for 3. A left side, no good. Tipped around and grabbed on the offensive rebound, back by Aberdeen. Driscoll again, driving, kick out to Shackelford in the corner, sidesteps Bean, his step in 3, good. 58-58, 6 points scored in quick succession by Shackelford. 45 seconds left here in the ball game, all tied up. Bean on the far side corner. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Westside looking for someone to give him a bucket. Moser has a lane, floats it high off the glass, missed. Campbell is fouled. Is it on the shot? Up near the face. He definitely tried to put the ball back. 2 shots, says our official. It comes at a good time with 31 seconds left. This ensures that Westside could possibly have a last second possession. Maybe. Campbell's free throw off the back iron and out. Oh, doggy. Oh, geez. Here's Campbell again, second chance. This to put him up by 1, and he misses both of them. 58-58. Shot clock is turned off. The timeout by Aberdeen. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. We'll take the break. Aberdeen with a chance to take the lead. Doesn't have the shot clock pushing them to push into something that you don't want. We'll take the break. Come back right after this on 105.5 KCH.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
Welcome back into the fourth quarter. 27.6 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. Aberdeen with the basketball. 2 missed free throws at the line by Ivan Campbell. Puts Westside in a precarious situation, and it does not take a basketball genius for you to realize that Aberdeen is going to dribble this clock down all the way and then take a shot somewhere out on the floor to try and get the win here. Important to know that Westside is in the double bonus. Aberdeen is not. Here comes Niddle across the half-court line. A screen from Nilsson in the corner, Shackelford. And the Tigers are going to dribble it around and make some space for themselves. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Niddle to Shackelford, far side, wing extended. Driscoll at the top, 8 seconds left. Niddle drives, closed off. Foster for 3, yes! Timeout. Aberdeen, timeout Westside. They're going to have 3 seconds on the clock to cook up something. What a shot by Cannon Foster. That's ice cold. That is ice in the veins. That is crazy. Incredible shot. We're going to go ahead and keep it here. Coach Brown is going to have to draw up a play. You'd imagine that Eli Brown is going to be the one to probably shoot this shot here from wherever they are on the corner. They're going to have to advance it from their own baseline. Oh my goodness, what a shot. I just still can't believe that. The fact that you go for a 3-point shot over an easier 2-point drive to the bucket is beyond me, but it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Aberdeen hits the 3-point bomb on the left side wing with 3 seconds remaining to go up 61-58. Westside at the half had 38 points. Aberdeen had 25. Aberdeen has been able to score 31 points. And Westside has only been able to conjure up 19. No, 20. Being outscored 31-20 in the second half. Here are the Pirates. Aberdeen telling everybody to stay back. 3 seconds on the clock. It's going to come down to this, and this win might shake up the district standings like crazy. Here's Brown getting the toss on the right side. He throws it up at midcourt. Off the left side. No good. Aberdeen shocks Westside. The look was there. Brown shot it up. And that's been a lot of tough crunch time basketball that Westside finally was not able to get the win on. Aberdeen, well-deserved win. We tip our hat to them. They did not quit fighting. Incredible stuff. Aberdeen wins, shocks Westside 61-58 here in this one. Shakes up the district standings. We'll tell you what that means into the postgame show in just a minute here on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road, ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up next.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com. The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at I Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, we aren't just protecting things with walls and wills, we're protecting people, because everything and everyone that is important to you is important to us. This is Brittany and Braden Smith, your local Farm Bureau agents, celebrating another wonderful year here in Franklin County as your trusted insurance advisors. Whether it's home, auto, life, commercial, or farm insurance, we are here for you. Give us a call at 208-852-2364 or just stop by our office at 33 South 1st East in Preston to see how we can make insurance simple for you.
Welcome into the Ralph's Construction post-game show, building in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Aberdeen turns it on and outscores Westside 34-20 in the second half. Hits some three-point shots and ends up hitting the biggest one, Cannon Foster, at the 3-second mark at the end of the fourth quarter. Snatches away the win from what looked like a surefire Westside Pirate victory. Shakes up the district. What I can tell you now is that Westside has lost to the current 3 and 4 standing teams in the district. Almost lost to Malad 2 nights ago. Has beaten Bear Lake twice. So that puts Aberdeen, Soda Springs, and Westside all in contention at the top of the district, with Bear Lake having a say in it and who they beat. And let's just say this, for the sake of argumentation, this is really shaken up the district in a lot of different ways. Aberdeen beats number 1 as a number 4 current standings, and we're only a week away from the district tournament. So it will all depend on how things go down later on in this one. This is the Rouse Construction postgame show, wrapping things up for you in a nice little bow and a ball. Westside falls just short, gives up the lead at the last moment to Aberdeen on a 3-point shot by Scott Foster. He's not playing for Aberdeen. To Cannon Foster on the left side wing. They steal the win. And let's go ahead and give you your statistics brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Parker Moser ends the night with 6, Lincoln Henderson with 2, Eli Brown with 17, Sage with 4, Robinson with 6, Ivan Campbell with 18, and Brendan Balliff with 2. Foster, Niddle, Shackelford all lead the way with 17, 16, and 15 points respectively. They were great, especially in the second half. Didn't quit. Incredible stuff. Just absolutely fantastic. And we tip our hat to our district foes in Aberdeen. We're going to be seeing them in the district tournament. It's going to be a wild one. Let's go ahead and talk about our Eye Care for You highlight play of the game. Eye Care for You has been providing vision care service for Preston and Cache Valley for the past 44 years. Lance Henderson invites you to come on in, check out what he can do for your eyes at either their Preston or Logan office. Our instant replay going to go to Eli Brown. Made a big shot in the fourth quarter. He made a lot in this one. That one looked as though it was going to be the one to put Westside ahead for the long run. But alas, Aberdeen makes some big shots. 6 straight points by Luke Shackelford. Man, incredible. Just going back and forth, a battle here in this one. Let's go ahead and wrap things up. On behalf of all of us at MyLocalRadio.com, I'm Cody Olsen. That's Melissa Olsen. John Beverly back in the studio keeping us on the air. Dan Hubbard, you can tune in to his game right now in Preston Indian basketball versus the Pocatello Thunder. Some of the best teams in the state going at it in Preston. And our executive producer, Val Cook. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll have one more game this week tomorrow for the Westside girls. They will play Malad for the third round of the district tournament to see who moves on to play Soda Springs next week. And we'll tell you more about it after this or tomorrow here on MyLocalRadio.com. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great night. And as always, go Pirates.
The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!